democracy and equality. Democracy is the most popular form of government in the world. Active participation by the citizens, freedom to express one's opinion, resolving conflicts through consensus and consultation. Equality and justice are the main features of a democratic government. However, equality is the most important element of a democratic setup. Administration of law is the foundation of democracy. Treating everyone equally and upholding the dignity of fellow citizens are the core features of democracy. In a democracy, all adult citizens, regardless of their caste, religion, gender or class, enjoy the right to vote. This is called universal adult franchise, which means that all adult citizens have the right to cast their vote and choose their representatives. It is based on the principle of one person, one vote, and each vote has equal value. This system of government recognizes the value of every citizen. Besides political equality, all democratic governments aim to achieve social as well as economic equality for their citizens. Democracy can be categorized as political democracy, right to choose one's representatives; economic democracy, right to trade and consumption; social democracy, right to equal opportunities and respect. To establish equality in the society, democratic principles should be applied in all its fields: political, social, and economic. Lack of democratic values can restrict the composite growth of democracy in a society. I swear by my religion and I will die for it. But it is my personal affair. The state has nothing to do with it. The state would look after your secular welfare, but not your or my religion. That is everybody's personal concern. M.K. Gandhi. Equality and Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution recognizes that all people are equal and that no individual should be discriminated on the basis of caste, creed, religion, gender, tribe, economic status, or education. The following provisions have been made in the Indian Constitution for this. All people are equal in the eyes of law, be it the president or any ordinary citizen, and everyone has to abide by the laws laid down in the Constitution. The Constitution prohibits discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, disability, or place of birth. All citizens have equal rights to use wells, tanks, bathing ghats, or roads developed by the government for the public. Every citizen can access shops, hotels, parks, and places of amusement without any restriction. The Constitution also forbids untouchability and its practice in any form. To promote equal service prospects, there is a provision that grants equality of opportunity in matters of public employment to any office under the government. To include people with disabilities in the mainstream, the government enacted a law in 1955. It ensures them equal treatment and free education. It emphasizes that all public buildings should be disabled friendly. No law or judgment can be passed against the fundamental right to equality. Anyone found violating the right can be questioned in the court of law by filing a public interest litigation, that is PIL. Equal right to vote. Kanha and Aarti live in a one-room house in a slum area along with their 2 children. Kanha works as a daily wage laborer at construction sites and Aarti works as a domestic help. It is a hot June morning and they have gone to the government girls' high school to cast their vote in the municipal elections. Aarti notices her employers, Mr. and Mrs. Swami, standing in the same long, winding queue. Even in the sweltering heat, a smile flashes across her face. All excited, she nudges her husband and tells him, "See, Mem Saab and Sahib are also standing in the same line along with us." Kanha says, "Verma ji, my ex-employer who owns a toy shop in the mall is also here." Both Kanha and Aarti are not aware about democracy, but they feel happy that their vote also has equal value and importance. They get an opportunity to participate in the functioning of the government just like others, even though they are poor. Right to vote. According to the Indian Constitution, which provides for democratic governance, Any Indian citizen of 18 years of age and above has the fundamental right to cast his vote and choose a government of his choice. This is known as universal adult franchise, and it is very essential for democracy. No more. Electronic voting machine, that is EVM, is a device used for conducting elections electronically. It consists of a ballot unit and control unit. It is 100% tamper-free. Secularism and equality. The word secular was not in the original text of the Constitution. It was incorporated through a constitutional amendment. Secularism implies that the country has no official religion of its own. It states that all religions are equal before the law. The government does not interfere in religious matters, and people are free to practice and spread their religion. Directive principles and equality. In India, citizens are expected to perform certain duties laid down by the Constitution. The government is also expected to meet certain ideals and follow certain directions. These principles are laid down in the form of directive principles of state policy. These principles contain idealistic aims and aspirations that act like guidelines and goals for the policymakers at both the center and the state level. These principles aim to make India a welfare state where every citizen has equal opportunity and there is equal distribution of wealth. Reservation and equality. To ensure equality, it becomes important to provide special opportunities to some people. The objective behind reservation is to provide opportunities for social, economic and political growth to the backward and deprived sections of the society. Indian government has given a lot of priority to women, deprived and less privileged sections of the society. Seats have been reserved for these sections of the society in the government offices. The scheduled castes and scheduled tribes are given reservation in the parliament, state assemblies and various government jobs. The sole objective of this initiative is to ensure equality in public interest such that the benefits reach every section of the society. No more. In 1995, the Government of India passed the Disability Act to protect and remove any barriers in the environment for differently abled. A significant change can be observed in India's socio-economic and political conditions over the years. Participation of the deprived class have increased over the years. A balanced society based on equality and justice is being obtained through democracy.